Hey, it's me, Shane here from Organic. So in this video, we'll be having a look at Kev's Cash for Junk Cars. Basically, a client of ours that came to us with their second website. We also work with them to get them water damage restoration leads. So most of the work that we do is with home service providers where we help them get more leads in their area. And we have various methods for that, but the main goal is to get more leads. In this case, this client came to us with a second business, kind of his side business. I'm pretty sure he doesn't make most of his money with this website here or this business, but he wanted us to rank it on Google or at least fix his website. Now, the initial website that you're seeing here was this version is a new website that we rebuilt. The old one that he came to us with was built by a previous SEO, and the website was just built on a software that wasn't active anymore, and he did not have any kind of like premium license. So what happens over time if you don't update your website is that it breaks. You'll find that just the icons up here, for example, this phone will be like 10 times that size, or 10 times, probably like 20 30 times its size, and just take up the entire page. So when Google sees that, or your users see that, and they click away, it just hurts your ranking, and you actually don't get any leads. So this client was in that position where he had a good website, and well, not a good website, but he has like a good business, but his website was just messed up. There was no one managing it, or working on his behalf to keep that website ranking. So what we did was we redesigned the entire website. As you can see, this is a newer design, a bit more branded with its colors. The previous design did not have these colors with it, so it was rather generic. Now this site is definitely a bit more well, it's essentially the same kind of like content. It's the same URL. We didn't do much in terms of like changing the content or anything like that, because we wanted to see how it would perform once we relaunch it, but with a better structure and a better design. And what we have noticed is that just by relaunching the website, we're able to get leads that reached out to us through the chat widget that we normally have in the right corner of the website. This is one of those leads. You can see several leads here. So Ada, who is trying to sell her Mazda, and she basically lists out the issues or things that needs to be fixed, but she's looking for cash for her car. Exact type of leads that my client is looking for. This lead is a bit short with his response, right, or with his request for a quote, but it's pretty clear. I would say, she's looking for a quote for a car, and Anthony here also has a Toyota. So as you see, these are leads that are coming through. They're actual real leads. This is how like real leads communicate. They usually don't write as much. I'm pretty much the same. I don't write an entire story. Occasionally you'll have someone that gives you a bit more information, like this person here, but most of the requests are going to be short requests. And in some cases, because we also have a phone number here, let me see where that is. Up here, they will also call your business in order to request a quote, and that then gets redirected or directed to the receptionist. And in our case, we have a missed call text back set up, so if someone dials this number and no one answers, they get an automatic text back that the business owner will reach out. So those are ways that we've been able to just get more leads through the websites that we build. Another great way is making sure that we have multiple call to actions in the right place throughout the website. As you can see, as you scroll through, there's always a call to action button. In various sections, we also have multiple call to action buttons, just asking them to reach out to get a free quote. And once they reach out, it's then, that's like the hardest step, right? And then once they reach out, it's about, that's where the business owner or you would come in and just handle the leads yourself, right? So yeah, so right, another form at the bottom, we have a contact page with a form on there. So besides the leads that they actually get in the CRM, they also get emails through the forms or calls that are directed directly to the business owner. So these are just multiple ways of where we make the website look so sticky, and we lace it basically with a lot of different call to actions and just good offers, and that makes the customer want to reach out. Now, just to show you that even the form submissions, well, you'll get similar things, similar requests. So this is James. So you can see he left his number here. I'll see if I can blur it out later on. But as you can see, he's trying to sell his Civic, or he upgraded his Civic. I'm not sure. I don't want to read it right now, but as you can see, it's a real lead that comes through, and that's just through the website that we rebuilt for him, relaunch. Now, we're not there yet. What we're going to do next is improve the topical structure or hierarchy of his content, the content that's on his website, improve the internal linking, make sure the blog articles are structured properly and have like proper call to action. We can also add videos in the blogs to make them even more sticky or stickier, so that they actually rank on Google, and once someone land on that page, they stay on there as long as possible. So a lot of stuff that we have planned. Once we're done with that, we'll shift to a bit more to off page, so get in the local citations, directories, not just the Yext citations, but actually industry specific or location specific citations, and making sure that we maintain his Google My Business on a weekly basis. Make sure that we're publishing articles, that we're getting new reviews. The CRM that we have also, we're also able to automatically respond to reviews and do a couple other things besides just getting the leads all integrated into one inbox. So yeah, that's pretty much what you can expect when it comes to an SEO campaign that's done right. You need a website that's structured properly. Once you have that website, you then move over to the content and the links, and then the Google My Business. So what it actually looks like, if I visually depict that, your website, making sure that your hosting, your maintenance, and your user experience, technical SEO, all of that is taken care of. If you have a great webmaster, that'll be, it'd be pretty easy, and you'll have a website. Most businesses don't have that. So a lot of SEOs have to start with fixing all of these things, which are essentially just basic things that you should get out of the way. They do contribute to your rankings, but not as much. But the lack, if you don't have it, if it's not if you don't have proper technical SEO, it can actually hurt your rankings. But if you do, it might be just the bare minimum for you to get started. Once you have that, you work on your reputation. That's essentially your Google My Business, getting reviews, making sure that your brand is out there as much as possible, optimizing your Google My Business. Yeah, so that's kind of how I structured it in my mind. There are various ways of seeing this. If you speak to another SEO, you might get another framework, but this is, for me, 4 pillars. It's pretty good. You have content and then links, and this is made to build your authority. Once you have that that source, or just that base or home, or according to Google's documents, right? So once you have this document, you need to build reputation. That's going to enhance your authority, and the same for content and links, which also enhances your authority. So having a good website and then working your authority, which is your links, your content and whatnot, that's how we're able to get our clients ranking on Google to the point where they're getting leads like this coming through and their inboxes are filling up. So that's it. Yeah, if you'd like me to do any kind of SEO audit for you, or if you have any kind of questions, just head over to my website, organixagency.com, or drop a comment below this video. Not sure where I'm going to post it, maybe YouTube or whatnot, and I will reach out. Yeah, cheers.